Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc again with Marcs Mobility. We're doing a review today on a Permobil M3 power chair, fully loaded, 5 electrical function, and this chair has 3 miles. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc again with Marcs Mobility. We have a beautiful chair. We have a Permobil M3, stands for mid-wheel drive, M3 power chair with 3 miles. This chair has 5 electrical function. It has the 12-inch seat lift. It has the electric tilt. It has the electric recline. It has the electric feet. It also has a seat that tilts forward. 5 electrical function. So all the functions can be worked always through the joystick, of course, but I use the switch box. It's quicker for me. So if I hit the first button, I hold it down, you'll see the seat lift to start to go up. Now, usually when the seat is down, it'll be about 22 inches when it's down, 22. So if you add your 12 inches, you'll be at 34 inches by the time you're all the way up, okay? Nice thing about this, you'll still be able to drive the chair with the seat elevated. Also, you'll be able you'll be eye level with someone. So if someone's driving this chair, you'll be able to talk to them eye level. Now, when you have this chair in your kitchen, folks, you're always going to come into your countertop this way, sideways. So assuming this is your countertop right here and your sink is right here, you would raise your arm and you would work in your kitchen and your sink this way so no water gets on the joystick. And then you can grab stuff off the cabinet. This is how you would work in your kitchen, sideways like that, okay? Now, while we have the seat elevated, let's look at the base on this chair. So this chair is midnight black, 3 miles on this chair, so it's literally brand new. It's a mid-wheel drive. That means your drive wheels is in the middle of the front and rear caster wheels. When you have a mid-wheel drive, you're always going to have a fork with a spring with a wheel in front there, and another fork with a spring with a wheel in the back to keep that nice suspension and give you that 0 turn radius, okay? These are 14-inch wheels. They're not going to mark your floor, same as the front and back wheels. You have 4 anchor points. This is where you secure your chair. You have 4 of these around the chair to secure your chair. There is a great suspension on this chair, but you can't see it because it's behind the wheel here. But believe me, this chair, folks, weighs about 425 pounds. So with the weight of the chair and a 200-pound user, it's going to give you such a smooth ride. This is the armature for the seat lift. The actuator is actually there for the seat lift. I want to show you the motors. You can see the chair still drives. These are the front of your motors, front left, front right, and front left motor. If I want to push this chair, let's just say like a car, you have an issue with your chair, you have an issue with your car, you need to push it out of the way. What you do with a power chair, you turn the power off because these are electric motors. Power is off. You go to your motor, this is the front of it. If you look right here above this little reflector, there's a little handle right there. If you push it in on both sides, now you're in neutral. See that? Okay. When you're done, put it back in gear on both sides. That's where your motors are at on a Permobil M3. This motor goes all the way up to the wheel. So there's no chain, no bell. It's directly hooked up to the wheel, folks, okay? So that's basically the base of your power chair. And as I said, got to give it a few seconds to turn on. You can see where you can still drive this chair at a really good speed. So if you're driving this chair, you can see how it still drives with the seat elevated. Now I want to show you something else. Let me turn it this way a little bit. Let's bring the seat down. Remember I told you the seat has the anterior tilt where it tilts forward? Watch this, folks. Some of you have trouble getting out of your chair. So if you just flip the foot plates like this, and now I'm going to show you how the chair tilts forward. Watch the bottom right here. See it going forward? There's your anterior tilt. So you can see now it's pushing forward. So if you leave the seat elevated and you tilt it forward, you're out of your chair, okay? We're going to bring the seat down. Not all chairs have the anterior tilt. Some do and some don't, okay? Put the foot plates back down. Now we're going to bring the seat all the way down. So we've covered so far the 12-inch seat lift. We've covered the anterior tilt. We've covered the base. And also this chair has what's called a swing away joystick, so you get closer to a dining table without hitting the joystick. If you're left-handed, we can put the joystick on the left side with no problem. So the next thing we're going to do is called the electric tilt. So electric tilt is when the base right here goes backward. So of course if it goes back, it's going to take the leg in the back because they're all connected together. This has a lot of medical benefit if you need to relieve pressure of your bottom, pressure of your back. You just want to relax, or you want to have circulation in your legs. Now, the next thing you can do, now remember one thing about these chairs, it doesn't matter if you're 100 pounds, 300 pounds, we can adjust these railings, make them wider, longer, we can adjust the foot plates, so it doesn't matter, when you buy one of these chairs, we will size it up for your body. So now look at that, that's a little extreme, but let's just bring the seat down halfway. So you can see even if you're halfway tilted, you could still have your feet higher than your body. So right here, you would still be higher than your body, okay? So far we've covered 4 functions: tilt, seat lift, legs, anterior tilt. The last one we have is what's called a recline. The recline is when the back goes back by itself. If you look at the back, it's moving back by itself, okay? Nothing else in the chair is moving. Now also when you can raise the arms like this, it's nice. If you transfer from one chair to the other, there's nothing stopping you here. We're going to go all the way down with this back, see how far it goes. So it's a full recline, okay? So you can see right there, if you were laying in the chair, it's all adjustable, folks. So these are great, phenomenal chairs. So what we're going to do now, we're going to bring the back up and the legs back down. I'm doing 2 buttons at once. And we're going to bring the legs all the way in because I want to show you how this chair turns in this room in a very limited space. So the legs are all the way in. And we're going to bring the back to driving position. And I want to show you what a 0 turn radius. A 0 turn radius is like it'll turn in its own length. So let me bring it off the wall here. Okay, watch this, folks. The wheels in the back and the front swivel and keep the chair in the same spot. Look at that, folks. I can go either way. The wheels will swivel the other way. This chair will stay there all day long. If you keep the joystick all the way from one side to the other, it'll stay there all day long. 0 turn radius. Now the seat on this chair, folks, right now it doesn't really matter. It's 16 by 18, but when you order it, we might change the cushion, we might make it bigger for you. It all depends what you want on this chair. Safety belt, of course. Flip up arms. Contoured back. This is a breathable material, so you're not going to sweat over here. Breathable material, washable material, breathable headrest. Same thing with the cushion, it's a breathable cushion. We're going to put the legs out because if we're going to go outside, you want those legs out. And we're going to bring it over here. Now we're going to show you about the charger. So when you charge the batteries in this chair, you'll use the Permobil charger. Now this may not be the charger, but we'll use this one. It plugs right there. And when the batteries are full, when the light goes to 100 or turns green, the charger will stop charging. These are smart chargers. They will stop charging when the batteries are full. So let's recap here what we have. We have here a Permobil M3. This is made in Sweden. This is the highest quality power chair in the world. This power chair is fully loaded. This is a chair you can stay in it all day long, folks, okay? It has only 3 miles. It has the 12-inch seat lift, which we showed you, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and the anterior tilt forward, okay? It has the swing away joystick, of course, the flip up arm, the safety belt, the anchor point, the solid tires, the fully adjustable headrests. These are chairs, folks, that are just phenomenal. And this one has 3 miles and it's ready to go right now. This is the Permobil M3. Top speed is about 6 miles an hour. It seems to go faster, but it shows 6 miles an hour on here. Very smooth, and when you let go of the joystick like this, it has built-in brakes in the chair. You can also use the joystick as a gas pedal, so it looks like you do with your car. If you just push it a little bit, it goes a little bit. If you push it all the way, it goes faster. That's usually how I drive the chair, with the joystick. That way I can control the speed with my hand without having to switch the speed. Super nice. It's very smooth. Nice turning radius, as you can see. As I said, these chairs are made to be in it all day long. They're so comfortable. And this chair should have no problem in the grass. No problem at all. All right, so we're going to raise the seat now. So if you're going to drive this chair with the seat elevated, flat surface is very highly recommended, you know. In this chair, we'll still drive with the seat elevated. As soon as it gets to the top, we'll drive and see how fast it goes. There we go. And let's see how fast it goes. 3 miles an hour. So this one drives at 3 miles an hour with the seat elevated, which is quite a bit faster than walking speed. So this one has the seat lift, has the tilt, the recline, the electric legs, the forward tilt, the swing away joystick, black on black, anchor points, solid tires, 0 turn radius, and this chair has 3 miles, literally brand new. Hi, I'm Marc.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marcs Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.